Welcome new support coordinators. This training will focus on what is required for documentation when rendering services for individuals with the developmental disability waiver. We will review the requirements of documentation under the DD waiver. You will learn how to document in order to meet regulatory and county guidelines. Documentation, which is also referred to as a progress note, is a written tool created by the support coordinator, and it conveys information and reflects an individual's movement towards their desired outcomes as identified in their individual service plan. Documentation is used to ensure continuity of care, improvements, accountability, and for oversight and licensing. Documentation should be clear, legible, concise, accurate, and inclusive of the individual's response. The note should include the start and end time, the full date of the contact with the location. Information should also contain the names and titles of who was contacted or who was part of the activity. Documentation should also reflect what options were given, the choices made by the individual, what went well or what did not go well. Information should also entail the type of support provided through the Medicaid waiver and the response of the individual. And last, the support coordinator should document any follow-up required. When documenting, the support coordinator should record in the progress note what was observed and how the individual was assessed for risks or any other changes. The support coordinator must record if the individual service plan remains appropriate for the person, and the status of services should be assessed. If an issue is identified, it must be documented along with its resolution and the attempts to address barriers. For more information regarding documentation, please refer to the job aid that was provided to you during orientation. Your supervisor will have the opportunity to shadow you when you conduct your first targeted support coordination activity that will entail documentation.